friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the rules of divisibility. Now, have you ever been stuck in a math problem and you're wondering, can this number divide? Can this divide? Should I use this to reduce? Worry no more. Let's look at the simple rules for divisibility for basic numbers. For example, 2. If you're wondering if 2 can divide a number, check the last digit. If the last digit is even, then 2 can divide that number. What about 3? If you add the sum of the digits, if you sum the digits of the number, if it's a multiple of 3, then 3 can divide the number. For instance, if I have a number such as 819, and I'm wondering, can 3 divide this number? Just add the digits. 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus 1 is 18. 18 is a multiple of 3. Therefore, 3 can divide the number. If you solve the digits and it doesn't give you a multiple of 3, that means you can skip over 3. 3 cannot divide that number. Therefore, now the rule for 4 is a number is divisible by 4 if the last 2 digits is a multiple of 4. Take for instance, I have a number like 2548. It's a big number, right? If you want to be sure whether 4 can divide it, check out the last 2 digits. If it's a multiple of 4, then 4 can divide the number. Another example could be 10,200 and maybe 16. Okay, this number is divisible by 4 because the last 2 digits is a multiple of 4. Now for 5, 5 is like the easiest. If the number ends in 0 or 5, then 5 can divide the number. Again, if the number ends in 0 or 5, then 5 can divide the number. For 6, 6 is a combination of the rule for 2 and 3. Okay, so a number is divisible by 6 if 1 it's an even number. It must be an even number. If it's not an even number, then 6 are not divided. So 1, it must be an even number. That means it must end in either it must end in 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0. That's how you know it's an even number. So that's the first part of the rule. And the second part of the rule is if the sum of its digits is a multiple of 3. So it's like a combination of 2 and 3. So a number is divisible by 6 if 1 is an even number, 2 if the sum of its digits is a multiple of 3. Now for 7. 7, the rule of 7 is so ambiguous, that's why I divide the number by 7. So let's skip 7 and go to 8. So the rule for 8 is a number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digits of the number is divisible by 8. But that's quite, the 3 digits are quite a large number to know of by heart. So what I tend to do is, if the number can be divided twice, it can be divided by 4 and it can be divided by 2, then that number can be divided by 8. So if you divide the number by 2 and then 4, if that number can be divided by 2 and 4, then it can be divided by 8. Now the rule for 9 is quite simple. 9 is similar to 3. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is a multiple of 9, similar to 3. So if you have a number, add up all the digits, and if the answer is a multiple of 9, then you know that 9 can divide the number. Then for 10 is very simple. If the number ends in 0, then you know 10 can divide that number. Doesn't matter how big or how small, as long as it ends in 0, 10 can divide the number. Now, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, share the video, and next time I'll see you.